Now it's time for Lefties Losing It. Let's hear from a lefty losing it election oracle. Presidential predictor Alan Lichtman got it very wrong when he said Kamala would win the election, and like lefties losing it everywhere, he prefers to blame misinformation, also known as facts he doesn't like. Watch this meltdown. It is delicious.
And that's directly tied to misinformation. You know, they don't like Trump, but, you know, they're thinking, well, do we really want...
Did Donald Trump not pick up more votes this time than he did in 2016?
Pardon me?
Did Donald Trump pick up more votes this time than he did in 2016?
Yeah,
or
but
in
not
2020?
than he picked up in 2020, the most relevant last election. He picked up about the same.
I think what I'm saying is that both sides can say things like this, like misinformation. It's hard to quantify that.
If you don't let me make my points, why do you have me on?
No, we love it. It's a conversation. It's spirited. I think there's a little bit of a delay.
We're done.
I think we'd love...
let me talk. What's the point? Are you the expert or am I the expert?
He's the expert. Did you hear him? Imagine saying that during an interview while you discuss why you got it so wrong. We've heard the lefty meltdowns from the usual suspects on MSNBC, CNN, ABC, CBS, all of them. They're blaming sexism and racism. They should all take some sage words of advice from a fellow lefty. Charles Barkley, the former NBA star, gives Democrats some sensible guidance, which they'll no doubt ignore.
He's the president of the United States, and I wish him nothing but the best. But we lost. And I just want to say this to the Democrats, which I'm an independent who voted Democratic. Do me this favor. Shut the up. When you win, you get to say what you want to. When you lose, you need to shut the up. We still haven't solved the immigration problem, have no viable answers, never addressed inflation, bringing all these stupid stars out to rally the vote. What was that? You guys lost because y'all stupid.
Yes, you guys lost because you're stupid, and so your policy is like supporting confused kids having puberty blockers and irreversible surgeries. Here is comic Rob Schneider schooling a young lefty who is losing it about the absurdity of so-called gender-affirming care.
I want to bring up the issue with trans in schools. I do think children should be allowed to have that knowledge on if they want to transition on what they want to do.
If I have a boy and he thinks he's a pirate, do I have the right to cut off his knee and take an eye out and give him an eye patch?
I think once it gets to that certain point.
A certain point? Like, what's the point where I can cut off my son's knee and say, because he thinks he's a pirate?
I think that's purely between the parent and the child.
Well, I don't think a parent should be allowed to do that.
You should have the option to go be educated and then still go and make the choice that you want to make.
Okay, not at 14. If you are under 25 years old, they don't even let you rent a car in this state. What does Avis, Enterprise, and Hertz know that the medical establishment seems so blissfully ignorant about? You are not a good decision maker at 14. You turn 18, you cut off any part you want, and I hope that you don't.
You know, this segment proves the left are ripe for mocking. Comedians should have no shortage of material, but the overwhelming majority are too gutless or just too ideological to tackle the many issues the left present them, but not this next group.
Happy Pride! Oh. Mom, Dad, I told you, I have a girlfriend. I'm straight.
Sweetheart!
Carol! No son of mine will be straight.
Sweetheart, I know that you are young and you are confused and all your little perverted friends on the internet have told you that being straight is cool, but the first day of Pride is not the time.
You are not my son. All my life I've pictured myself sitting on the couch with my son watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and you've taken that from me.
No, you know what? No one can take that from you. He is in there somewhere. Our son is somewhere inside of that golf-playing, beer-drinking demon. Look at her in the eyes. She does not deserve you!
Look at Lady Gaga!
Today is the first day of Pride. I have made you this cake. Your grandmother is downstairs and she has bought you a new mesh crop top. You will wear it today with a smile on your face.
Great skit and much funnier than what Saturday Night Live comes up with nowadays. Did you catch their latest work? It is So dangerously unfunny, it should come with a cringe warning.
You've got another jacked king here to see you, RFK Jr. Bobby!
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to tell you again, I'm so honored to be the head of the Health and Human Services Department. Americans need someone to teach them how to be healthy, someone like me, a 70-year-old man with movie star looks and a worm in his brain.
Bobby, I love you. I can't wait to see what you do with this country in terms of health and with regard to measles outbreak.
That's enough, please, enough. And that is the best of it. That was the highlights that the Saturday Night Live team posted on X. Isn't it funny how the lefties are okay now with poking fun at someone's voice when we all know RFK Jr. suffers from a chronic neurological disorder that impacts his voice? It's called spasmodic dysphonia. At least be funny if you're going to mock his medical condition. And let's check in now with the ladies who watch The View. They are upset again and they have a warning. They're unleashing Woke 2.0.
If you thought we were woke before, you done went and woke the beast. Welcome to Woke 2.0.